Tomorrow, there are 10 market predictions that every single American must watch out for. This is crucial information that will impact your money, your savings, your investments, and even your future, because if you know what's coming, you can position yourself to make money from almost any market situation. So please do not ignore this information.
Ho, ho, ho!
And of course, everything is based on advanced data and analytics that very few people have access to. So let me explain. Prediction number 1, in the next 24 hours. The dollar index could rise or fall by at least 0.5%. In other words, the value of the dollar compared to other major currencies could change a lot.
Ho, ho, ho!
This is very important because when the dollar strengthens, it makes U.S. stocks more expensive for foreign investors, which tends to lower stock prices. But when the dollar weakens, it makes U.S. stocks cheaper for foreign investors, which tends to raise stock prices. Plus, tomorrow, we have a key jobs report that could strengthen the dollar. Why? Because if the jobs report beats expectations,
Ho, ho, ho!
it means that the economy is doing well and that could attract foreign investment, strengthening the dollar. Prediction no. 2. Speaking of the jobs report, it's likely to beat expectations. Prediction no. 3. In the next 24 hours, the price of oil could rise or fall by at least 1%.
Ho, ho, ho!
Oil is a commodity, and commodities tend to be very sensitive to global growth expectations. And recent data suggests that global growth expectations have improved. Prediction number 4, in the next 24 hours, gold could rise or fall by at least 0.5%. Gold tends to move in the opposite direction as the U.S. dollar. And since the dollar could strengthen tomorrow, gold might weaken.
Ho, ho, ho!
Prediction no. 5. In the next 24 hours, Apple could announce earnings per share that are at least 1% higher than expected. That's important because Apple is a huge U.S. corporation, and many investors use Apple as a benchmark to evaluate the overall health of the U.S. economy.
Ho, ho, ho!
Prediction number 6. Speaking of earnings, in the next 24 hours, Tesla could announce revenue that is at least 1% higher than expected, just like Apple. Tesla is a huge U.S. corporation that many investors keep an eye on. Prediction number 7. In the next 24 hours, we could get a major surprise. For example, the Federal Reserve could raise interest rates,
Ho, ho, ho!
which would strengthen the dollar and cause chaos in the stock market. Or we could get a major inflation data that could force the Fed to pause interest rate hikes. Either way, something big is coming tomorrow. Prediction number 8. In the next 24 hours, the price of real estate could rise or fall by at least 0.5%.
Ho, ho, ho!
This prediction is based on a variety of factors such as mortgage rates, building permits, and existing home sales. All of those will be released tomorrow. Prediction 9. In the next 24 hours, the price of Bitcoin could rise or fall by at least 1%. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrencies tend to be very volatile.
Ho, ho, ho!
However, there are some upcoming events, such as the launch of a new cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund that could boost the entire cryptocurrency market. And finally, prediction number 10. In the next 24 hours, a major government agency could announce a major change that will impact all markets.
Ho, ho, ho!
For example, the SEC could approve the first ever spot Bitcoin ETF, which would likely boost stock prices. Or the Fed could raise interest rates, which would strengthen the dollar and potentially cause chaos in the stock market. In other words, tomorrow, something big could happen that will impact all markets. So, here are the 10 key takeaways. The dollar could strengthen. beating the jobs report.
Ho, ho, ho!
The price of oil and gold could rise or fall. Apple and Tesla earnings could beat expectations. The Federal Reserve could make a major decision. The price of real estate could change. Bitcoin could rise or fall. And lastly, a major government agency could make a major announcement that will impact all markets. Now, if you're an American investor, here's what you need to do.
Ho, ho, ho!
First, consider diversifying your portfolio with international stocks. If the dollar strengthens, it could make your foreign stocks more profitable. Second, consider hedging your positions. A hedge fund could help you protect your portfolio against a potential stock market crash. Third, keep an eye on the cryptocurrency market.
Ho, ho, ho!
There are some interesting developments that could boost certain cryptocurrencies. Fourth, don't forget about real estate. If the price of real estate keeps rising, it might be a good opportunity to invest in REITs. And fifth, stay informed about major government policies because they could have an impact on your investments.
Ho, ho, ho!
For example, if the SEC approves a Bitcoin ETF, it would likely boost stock prices. All right, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. And by the way, don't forget to watch our next video where we will discuss the latest market predictions for the following week.
Ho, ho, ho!
It's gonna be another exciting week filled with surprises and potentially big moves. So make sure you don't miss out. Have a great rest of your day.
Ho, ho, ho!